Gate 13, the Fellowship of Man. The Gate of the Listener. Universal ideas and values in an ordered framework which inspires humanistic cooperation. Where the logic process demands a role for the self, the abstract demands the self listens. This gate is the openness of the self in interaction. It is a gate of the cross of the Sphinx and manifests direction. In the logic process, direction is a projection through which the collective is pointed towards the possibilities of the future. The abstract process is direction through reflection and points out the experience of the past. This is a gate of the listener. This gate will always attract others who will come and share their experiences. This is a channel of the witness and the completion of the abstract process. It is the point at the end of a cycle. Here, the knowledge of the cycle is accumulated as memory. There is also magic in this gate, for it is the gate of the hear of secrets. This is the role of openness. Line 1, empathy. The ability to relate and commune with everyone with equanimity. Exalted, harmony through affection, a role of openness and listening to others with affection. Detriment, the politician kissing babies, an openness that is never free of motives. Line 2, bigotry. The risk, always present, that fellowship can only exist for a particular type, whether racial, religious, national, or intellectual. Exalted, tolerance is the least offensive manifestation of bigotry, a role of openness through tolerance. Detriment, the obsessive belief that the highest ideals cannot be embraced by the lower forms, an extremely difficult position where even the highest ideals provides rationalization for hatred, a role of openness so narrow that there is practically no one worth listening to. Line 3, pessimism. The belief that what is best can never be achieved. A lack of trust that can only be transformed through concrete evidence. Openness that is conditioned by suspicion and seeks evidence. Detriment, pessimism exalted to an art form, whereas art, it may have the opposite effect. Satire, where the rightness of suspicion can inspire satire. Line 4, fatigue. The point of exhaustion eventually reached when one is too tired to fight. Exalted, the renaissance that comes with a truce and its eventual reinvigoration. Openness which leads to exhaustion and the need for silence. Detriment, emotional exhaustion. Appeasement and withdrawal, a role where openness is a vulnerability. Line 5, the saviour. The ability to overcome all obstacles for the betterment of humanity. Exalted, the charismatic genius who can find a role for everyone. The listener that has a gift for finding a role for others. Detriment, the able administrator. Given the extreme nature of this position, mundane application is rare. The listener whose gift for finding a role for others is practical and suited to administration. Line 6, the optimist. The ability to accept any limited interaction as a necessary step towards greater union. Exalted, the energy to persevere. Unlimited hope. The hope that openness will lead to better relationships. Detriment, naivete. The translation of mutual interest into universality. The belief that mutual interests can be projected on others.